Hey everyone, today we're talking about the part 2 for problems with inheritance with heirs on estate. So we did a part 1 before, and today we're finishing with part 2 for the problems with the heirs and the estate. Now another problem we see that it start occurring when they are surprised. When we see the inheritance, the heirs are surprised, now we're really going to expect there is a problem to start, because if they are surprised from what other people are getting, surprised from how the process is going, or what they're getting from the state, how much they're getting from the state, and if they're surprised negatively, then for sure there is a problem is going to occur in there, because of they were surprised that they were expecting to get more than that, and they were expecting to be compensated for more than that. Problem number 7, there are no documentation. They have a will or they don't have a will. That's really the, and it would be a major document if they have it or they don't have it. If they have a will and if they have already probated, or they just kept it for many years because no one really was in agreement to move forward, and now the will is already expired. So there are those documentation that we will need to ask for to verify what's going on with documentation. We have to make sure that everything is documented, everything is on paper, everything is, they have the proof for it, so we can submit it to the attorney, we can submit it to the title company so they can work on the process. Now problem number 8 is the stress. They start getting really stressed with the situation, stressed with the other family member that they're giving them stress. Now really start no communication, there is no relationship. Now there is, again, we have a problem that we need to face, we need to fix, because of the stress that they're facing, whether that's also on the probate process. Again, it's a complex process. It's not really a simple process where just as a traditional sale, we go purchase the property as is and move forward. They close in 2-3 weeks. They get the fund and they move forward with their fund. This is more a process that needs to be started and to be maintained all the way to the end of the sale. Now problem number 9, which I see that happen quite often, and this is probably also the main problem that we see, is the communication. Inheritance don't communicate with each other. They don't talk with each other, so anything, then basically we really would have to, for the most part, we would have to really to be involved. So we become really the kind of like a third party to communicate with each inheritance, each heirs individually. So we actually had a property with 2 sisters. They don't talk with each other. They do not want to talk with each other. They do not want to have anything to do with each other. So what we had to do, when we purchased that property, we really had to be the third party, communicate with one sister about what's going on, what we were asking, with the probate, with the process, with the property. And we'll do the same exact thing with the other sister, without them really being talking with each other, because again, they don't want to talk. There is no communication. So then that's a problem we would want to really fix on talking with each individually, and same even going to signing a documentation or going to closing. They all have each separate time, separate documents, so they won't have any problem, again, because of there is no communication with them. Now, problem number 10, we see also quite often there are too many people involved on the process. Whether that, again, would be many inheritance or many heirs to that property or to that state are involved on there. So there are more decisions that we would have to go and get the agreement with. Again, that would be with inheritance, with the heirs. So if we need a signature then of two, that obviously if they're in good communication and all that other thing that we talked, it would be a lot easier than to get that from 5 or from 7 or from 10, which we have done. We have done properties where there were like 20 inheritance on that property. So imagine now there are 20 people want to make decision, each one wants to do their own thing. So that's also become problem, because they're not only them, they have family as well, and now they're having their family, their friend to influence them on what to say, what to do, and what not to do, instead of communicating to us. So we basically let them know about the process, about the probate, and if they have any question about it. Again, we have done it before with many heirs to that property, but it could be show a problem. However, that's something that we have done it before successfully. If you inherited a property, again with the will, or if you're heirs and there are other heirs that there is no communication, there is no relationship, and you're looking to sell that property, feel free to reach us. Again, my name is Waleed Yousif with Sunbelt Cash Offer. I'll have my information on the post. We have helped many families with if they have a will or they don't have a will, and now they're looking to sell the estate, the asset. We also work with a great probate attorney, with title companies who are familiar with it. So we can also help you with the expenses of probate attorneys, with the titles, with the paperwork as well, because as I said, we have done it multiple times with very complex situation and with really simple situation. Again, if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, that would greatly appreciate it. We're looking to provide more value, to add more content, and this is a new channel, so we would love your support. And if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, that would greatly appreciate it. Again, Waleed Yousif, take care.